Time to take a look at this beast. This is the G-Shock Master of G Land Mudman GW9500TLC. This is a collaboration Mudmaster with Toyota Land Cruiser. Big thanks to Mimo, Mimo's Jewelry, Long Beach, California. Link in the description, as well as a discount code that may or may not work because we got to be careful about talking about discount codes or hosting discount codes or something like that. Hey, stop ruining it for everybody, will you? Yeah, just use the discount code. It's probably a random code. Maybe use the word random to find out at checkout. Anyway, let's get back to this thing. That was a small little rant that probably needs some explanation, but I'm not going to give it to you because I don't care. So this guy here, you can get this in a few different colorways, but this one, I don't know, it's pretty dang cool because it kind of has like a different mixture of colors going on with the dirt theme, and there's the hang tag. Price point $440. I think you get a heck of a lot of watch with this new Master of G Mudman, this one, the modern one, the 9500 from G-Shock for just over $400. It's pretty much loaded up. I mean, it has a mineral crystal. It doesn't have a sapphire crystal. Other than that, the thing is incredibly comfortable. It is super legible, and it has a bunch of tech in it that I'm not going to explain how to use it. But I'll go through and hit buttons. So like if you're here for a tutorial, I'm not going to give it to you. Like I haven't learned the watch. Like it's here for like a few days. I video it and I send it off. That's the way this channel works. So measurements. Now, to be fair, because, you know, why wouldn't we be fair? I only measured from here to here because all the bumps and everything and the crown guards and everything, we don't measure those on any other watch. So why would I do it on this one? So from there to there is only 43.73 millimeter. However, I think we should probably get the other measurement too because that could be relevant to some people. It's, 52 millimeter wide. It's a big G-Shock, guys. It still wears great. It completely wears great on my wrist, and I think it would even wear on a smaller wrist. Now, the lug-to-lug, if there would be such a thing from here to here, is 56 millimeter. And the thickness, this is where G-Shock is really stepping the game up. It's only 13.2 millimeter thick. So part of that carbon core construction and just changing things up and still keeping the shock resist and everything like that, they've been able to like really thin these things down, darn near to the point where they're similar to like the Casio Protrex, which, this one is kind of like a tough version of those, really. I like those watches. I need to get those on the channel again. I remember when I was kind of into those for a while there, I was showing them and I just kind of veered away from them, but man, those are killer watches. So let's do a little close up here so you can see the LCD is like some crazy. You can see how it has like that weird spectrum. It's a special tech. It's not quite that MIP where it's insanely legible. Like I don't know where one of those watches are. I usually have them laying around, but this one is super good for an LCD. And then this is the format you're probably most likely going to have it in. So it's Thursday the 16th, 7:48 p.m. daylight savings time. And what is that M on the bottom for? Anyone? Oh, medium. Look at battery, low, medium, high, and it's on medium. So it is a tough solar watch too. I legit wasn't sure if it was when I first opened it up, but turns out it is. You can kind of see the solar array is around the perimeter there. That's where it picks it up. So it's cool that they were able to add that tough solar tech into this module as well, because it has a lot of other things going on and you would just kind of burn through the battery fairly quick, I think, if you fiddle around with it too much. So a mode here you can cycle through real quick. So this would be, probably your UTC or something. So a second time zone. Recording, you can record some, I think, altitudes and like some traveling and stuff. This is your stopwatch. Pretty standard affair there. Keeping your time down below so you can still see your time and operate the stopwatch. Then you have a countdown timer. It's already preset at 10 minutes, but you should be able to adjust that. Alarm, you have, I'm guessing 5 of them, like most of them. The alarm, really all that's good for, because for the most part I use my phone for alarm when I'm traveling, but you could use the watch. Really what the alarm is for is when you sell the watch, you want to set all 5 of those alarms for like the middle of the night so that the new owner knows that the alarm works. So that's what those are for. There's your world time. So I don't know what the other one was. I got to get better about not knowing. I'm going to catch grief in the comments. I already know it. Why would you show a watch and you don't know how it works? I don't know. You could just not watch it. I'm just showing you the watch. And then there is the time that it received its signal, because it is a multi-band 6 still. Man, was it like a few years ago? We were all like concerned that they were going to shut down at least the tower in Colorado and in the US and everything like that. Somehow it just never shut down, did it? We still have it. Interesting. Probably a good thing that we still have it. And then back to your standard time. So multi-band 6, really cool, so you can get that signal. I don't think this has Bluetooth. Let me check the back. The back is usually where it tells you all the good stuff. But I don't see anything on there about Bluetooth. So Bluetooth is absent, as far as I can tell, on this guy. And I think some people are going to be happy with that. I'm indifferent. I think it's okay to connect to your phone with it, but I would rather not. I just prefer to have the multi-band. The module 355, instead of 5, I'm going blind, guys. 3553. There you go. So that's the module in this guy. So yeah, world time. Oh, you know what? I thought there was, this is, I'm an idiot. It says it right on the screen. I knew in my notes that I made, because I did research it a little bit. This is the sunrise and the sunset. So sunrise at 5:37 a.m., sunset 8:08 p.m. So I redacted my prior statement that I didn't know. I do know. I just forgot. Okay. So there's that. To adjust things, you can hold down the adjust button and adjust things. If you just tap it, it'll give you the top display changes. So there's the barometric pressure, and then there's your day and the date, or you can do the month and the date. So, but like I said, I think most people are probably going to display that one. Now you have other features here, of course. You have the compass, which is, from what I understand, a very good compass in this thing. And it auto adjusts for like magnetism and some other stuff. So that one's pretty cool. And you can see the array on the LCD comes into play on this one. And then, of course, you have your barometer, which is good for tracking dips in the weather patterns. You can kind of tell if it's going to storm or something. And then, of course, you have your altimeter, which you can do some recording features with this. I think you can with this and even with the compass, because it can do like waypoints and some other things. Get super techie about it and nerdy if you want. And then if you just want to go back to your time, just go ahead and click the mode. So pretty dang cool watch. And G-Shock listened to me a long time ago, and they got rid of the metal keepers. So everybody, you're welcome, because I know that was spawned from me complaining about it. The accuracy on this movement, say it didn't get that signal from the multiband, would be plus minus 15 seconds per month. So the module is already super accurate already. So here it is on wrist. It is lightweight because of that carbon core construction. There is some stainless steel in this thing as well, but it's minimal. It's super comfortable. Partly because of these, when I show the underside, the under wing tips, I don't know what you call them. It kind of fills you can see where it wraps around my wrist, totally fine. There's no gap. Sometimes you get these really big G-Shocks and there's like a gap there. That's not as comfortable as when you have these G-Shocks that have those guys. It kind of flares out, but it's also vented. So it makes it incredibly comfortable. I think it's a little bit less for the when I started to look online too, this one's sold out. Mimo's actually even shows that it's sold out right now, but this is his, so I don't know if he's waiting for it to come back so he can ship it. I was tempted to even buy it, but it's not orange dial, so I'm not buying it. One thing that I'm not a huge fan of is the lume, or the backlight. So you hit this button right in the center, this guy right there. I know you can't probably see it, but with the Toyota Land Cruiser, or TLC, Don't go chasing waterfalls. It makes it so you can't really see the time very good. So yeah, pretty trick. It's pretty cool, but it makes it a defeatable thing. Like I don't like legit, even to my naked eye, like I have a hard time reading that. So it would have been nicer if it was just one color. So that's kind of a bummer. Awesome watch otherwise though. Thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you on the next vid.